Hi, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
I have a question about my physical pain.
Your physical pain.
Yes.
Describe.
Okay. So I have this lower back pain from getting a massage a few months ago.
From getting a massage?
Yes. Well,
Did
yes.
the masseuse not like you?
I don't think she didn't. But anyways.
Yes.
It was an accident.
Well, there are no accidents.
Okay.
Why did you attract yourself to this experience?
That I am not quite sure of at
all
this
right.
point.
How does it serve you to be having this experience? And by serve you, what I mean is, what does it thus then, by having this experience, force you to think about and face and consider that otherwise you would not have done?
Right. So,
Yes.
because it limits me in doing what I would like to do,
Which is?
it's healing.
You would like to be a healer.
Well,
Are
think
you
I
a
am.
healer?
Yes.
Oh, all right. So why would you attract an experience of limitation in this way? How does it serve you? What are you learning from it that you can apply to the idea of your healing?
Yes. Well, that's where I would like some of your help.
Well, we're working on it.
Okay.
But the idea is by asking these questions,
Yes.
it gives you an opportunity to examine this from a certain perspective you may not have thought of. So, how does imposing what you perceive to be a limitation on yourself actually help you in your healing? Is it a limitation?
I get to experience
Yes.
the emotional pain and some
Does that mean it
discomfort.
makes you more empathic to others going through the same thing?
Yes.
Do you feel like you needed this or not?
To some extent, but not this prolonged way.
Not this way.
Yes.
I see. All right. Can you redefine this as something other than a limitation?
Other than a limitation.
Yes. Can you define pain as something other than a limitation?
Okay. Maybe a possible way to figure out my beliefs that are not working for me.
And what beliefs might those be? Are you aware of any beliefs that are not working for you, that you are holding on to but don't want to?
That's what I'm not quite sure of.
You're not, are you sure?
I'm sure I'm not. Well, I have some questions here and there, but...
Yes, what are the questions that you
okay.
have here and there that are a pain in the you-know-what
Okay.
to you? What is the back all about?
The back is about...
Support.
Yes, support.
So in what way do you believe you may not be being supported?
In what way?
Yes. How did the idea of calling attention to the area on your body in a negative way that is representative of support bring to your attention a belief that you may have in lack of support?
Okay. I guess...
May I ask you a personal question?
Yes, please.
Thank you. Do you feel that in your healing you are not doing enough?
Yes.
Why? You feel you're coming up short?
I do with some
Why?
people.
Why do you feel that? Why do you believe that?
I probably am wishing that I could get them better faster.
Why? Do you not trust that they actually get what they come to you for? While you're pondering that, let me pose an illustration.
Yes.
There may be individuals, I'm not saying this is specifically the case, I'm just giving you an illustration to illustrate a point.
Yes.
There may be individuals who wish to prove they cannot be healed. So they will attract themselves to a healer and thus not be healed, so they get a chance to say, see, I told you so. Nobody can fix me, not even the great healer. Thus then, a true healer will know that by allowing that person to not be healed, they have served what that person actually went to them for. Thus, they have actually done their job.
Oh, okay.
Do you follow?
Yes.
If you drop the expectation that you're supposed to do better and just know that you are perfect as you are, no matter how it comes out, you will start to relax and not feel so much tension in that area, which is what was brought to your attention by the massage. You're carrying too much stress in that area, thus it was easily damaged, easily pushed out of balance, because you are stressed over the fact that you're not doing enough as a healer, that you're not supporting. But you are. You have to allow unconditionally everyone to get out of your healing what it is they wish to get out of it. And remember that a healer doesn't heal directly. A healer simply sets up a vibration in which the person to be healed may allow themselves to be immersed, and thus then picking up on that vibration, they may choose to match that vibration. And in matching that vibration, they heal themselves. The healer does no healing. So you can relax. You can relax and just give off the frequency of your joy that you wish to give off, knowing that whoever finds you for a reason and gets out of it whatever it is that was perfect for them to get out of it. And the more you relax about that and don't need to heal them, the more, paradoxically, you will allow them to reflect to you that they are healed.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Sure does.
Don't overthink it. Don't overanalyze it.
Okay.
That's where you get into a little bit of trouble.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
I know.
I can hear the wheels turning. I can even smell the smoke.
Yes. It's pretty loud.
Yes. You need to relax your analytical mind and trust that you are doing what you need to do. Just come from your heart. Know that everything is in balance, that you are a gift. You are a gift. And remember, once again, as we have said, there are no one-sided coins. If you have the head, there is a tail. If you have a gift, whatever it is, by definition, there must be someone to get something out of it who is waiting to receive your gift. For if there was no tail, there would be no head. If there was no one waiting to receive your unique gift, you wouldn't have that gift. You would have something else. So anyone that has something to share, you must know by definition there is someone in that reality waiting to receive the gift that you have to share. So just be yourself, and you will do the best you possibly can at sharing whatever the gift is that you have and that you are. Take a deep breath. Let it out. You are perfect as you are. Even though you will change, whatever you are right now is a perfect version of whatever you are right now. Just because you change doesn't mean, in a sense, you become more perfect. It just means you become different, perfect. So don't try so hard to be perfect, because you already are for what you are. And if you wish to change, then change. But know that you will always still be perfect in a different way.
That's wonderful.
Does that take some of the weight off?
Oh, big time.
All right. How do you feel right now?
I feel much better.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for lightening up on yourself. Remember, please, all of you, remember to take advantage of the synchronicities that exist and the signs that exist even in your own language. If you're really seeking enlightenment, many times all you need to do is just lighten up on yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you.
And?
Hello. Hello, Bashar.
Are you waiting for something?
I'm waiting for you.
Why?
I thought I'd give you a little time.
I have
Although
all
it's
the
an illusion.
time in eternity and no time at all. It is your time, and you may speak when you wish.
Thank you. You've been speaking about choices and the choices we make in the present moment.
Yes.
And I was wondering about what lineage means to you, what origin means to you. And I mean that also in terms of thinking about myself. I do healing-based work,
Yes.
Moxibustion-based work. And,
All right.
And
It means that you are honoring a certain vibration that creates a certain past from the present upon which you can draw energy and rely upon to guide you, but at the same time understanding that you're creating that past from the present choices you are making about who you prefer to be. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, that does make sense, yes.
All right.
But that past, when you talk about a lineage, that past also has other entities or other healers or other teachers and other beings.
Yes.
Which are who you're
But every time you change who you are, you change your past, and you change the versions of the beings that are part of that so-called past. Literally. There are multitudinous versions of many different beings. When you create from the present a particular past, you may interact with one version of those beings. But when you create from the present a different past, you may now be interacting with different versions of those beings. They are not the same people at all, even though they may appear to be. That's just an illusion of continuity. But they are the appropriate vibrational people who now represent the past, the lineage, the history that you have now created from the present, that you deem is appropriate to support whatever you are defining yourself to be in this moment. So the past is part of the present, but is created from it as well. I see. And changes from moment to moment as you redefine yourself in this moment. And is always the appropriate past to whatever present you have created, which also goes along with whatever the appropriate future is that also exists now. The more that you become consciously aware of the fact that you're doing all of this now and creating all of this from the present, the more you can also expand your awareness to be able to see the difference between the two if you wish to. So that sometimes when you truly change yourself enough, you can sort of maintain a little bit of a perspective of the old parallel reality past and allow a comparison to be made with the new parallel reality past that goes along with your new present. And you can have experiences like people walking up to you, looking at you, having a double take and going, I almost didn't recognize you. You don't look like the same person at all. Well, that's because you're not. And people all of a sudden remembering things completely differently than they did before. Oh, no, you didn't go there that day. I distinctly remember you went there this day, when you know the difference. But that's the new reality, showing you how concretely you've created a new past by creating a new present.
I see.
Does that help?
Yes, that does help. So when you talk about honoring the essence, say, of somebody who's your teacher, that essence itself is continually changing.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Does that help you?
Yes, it does.
There you get to honor all of it. All of the essence and all forms and all versions, and are honoring more of the totality and wholeness of being of any particular aspect that you may have interacted with in your life linearly.
Right.
You see?
Yeah.
So there is more to honor.
Right.
By bringing it all into the present, holographically. Make sense?
Yes, it does make sense.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thus then by bringing it into the present holistically, you are also honoring yourself while honoring the totality. Yes. Because you allow the totality thus then to honor you and support you more graciously in an attitude of gratitude, as you say. Make sense?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have another question.
Yes.
You were talking about, from a previous question, you were talking about not reincarnations, but
multiple simultaneous incarnations.
Right, multiple simultaneous incarnations. And I was wondering about what in that world or world sort of worlds. What
in
is
the multiverse?
In the multi, yeah. How does the role of what somebody does in one life, what somebody does, although time might be an illusion, what I do or what I offer to the world now, how does that affect perhaps when you have a reincarnation idea, what you sort of offer to the world now somehow influences the way you return. So when it becomes a simultaneous worldview, I was wondering how the way you live your life in the current moment and your seat of consciousness, how that plays a part in this multiplicity.
By understanding that everything is created in the present, you offer the world the effect of knowing more totality of itself so they can make whatever choices they want. They know they are free to choose anything when all experiences are equally valid across the board. and can connect to anything they wish in a more conscious way without necessarily being limited to the idea of the linear perspective so much.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does. Actually.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I had a last question, which is, if you have these multiple worlds, and if you think about paleontology and you have periods of extinction in the world,
Yes.
so those periods of extinction are simultaneously existent with periods of life, so to speak.
There are worlds on which there are not the extinctions that have happened in other parallel realities. All of these parallel realities coexist at the same time, and any variation and any version and any idea you can imagine is happening on one of these parallel realities. So in your reality, as you say, the reality you are creating now, you say there have been certain extinctions, but in another parallel reality there are not.
I see. I see.
All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Our deepest appreciation to you as well.
Hello, Bashar.
And to you, good day.
It is a delight to be with you.
A delight?
A delight.
You are taking light away?
It's more light to be with you.
Thank you. And you as well. You are quite lightful.
I have a couple of questions. First one is,
Yes.
if everything, and I can see what you're saying, if everything exists simultaneously,
Yes.
and then creative acts
Yes.
are not bringing something from non-existence, which doesn't exist,
Correct.
into existence.
It is simply shifting your frequency and shifting you to be capable of experiencing that which already exists on another frequency bandwidth.
Exactly.
Yes.
So,
Much like you simply change the channel on your television set to see another program. All the programs are there at the same time that you're watching any one of them, but if you want to see one specific one, you change the channel, you change the frequency, then you get another program, and no longer can see the one you were watching, which is now seemingly invisible to you, but you know it's still there.
yes. Yes, and to me, that lightens the load
Yes.
from what we, as human beings, have adopted as a conditioned way of looking at
Yes.
the creative process, like you've got to create something from scratch.
Yes.
The truth is, you just need to move over to it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good. My second question is...
What you are creating is the unique experience you're having of it, not the thing itself. The experience is what's real, is what's the real creation, not the thing itself. Your relationship to it is the real creation, not the thing itself, because the thing already exists.
Beautiful. So it's almost like you're shining a flashlight on that possibility.
Exactly. That flashlight being your consciousness.
Right. Beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I also have the question of, well, recently I was watching your event in LA, a recent event in LA, and you were talking about, I believe you were talking about the Gulf oil spill.
Yes.
And people taking action, and that it's our reality, it's our government, it's
Yes.
our...
You are your government.
Right.
Decide what to do. Decide what it represents. Decide whether you prefer to do it again.
Right.
And again and again.
Right. But what I noticed in
Yes.
that
Yes.
is that when you said that,
Yes.
it felt to me, and maybe this was just my interpretation, but it felt to me that it kind of went thud in the room.
Yes.
Because we have such a depth of conditioning
Yes.
that we have adopted
Yes.
or agreed to.
Yes.
Nobody did it to us.
Yes.
That says that underscores some concept of being powerless.
Yes.
And I just wondered if you have any insight about how that can be cracked open so that we can begin to
We will
own.
always test the waters to see what you are willing to do. with the information we have given you. And what you are willing to do is our barometer for how ready you are for contact.
Yes.
Not only with us, but with other aspects of yourself.
Right.
Which is the point. So,
Well, I'll tell you.
clearing the waters, when it's understood that a willingness to clarify the muddied situation is tantamount to clearing your own waters of consciousness, you will be eager to act. But when you fear what you may find within the depths of your own consciousness, there will be inertia and hesitation to overcome in any outward act that symbolizes the idea of taking your power back. Because you are afraid of what that means because of your definitions of power. But when you truly begin to use the illusion of power, then you will no longer succumb to the power in that sense, as you see it. You have to use the power of the illusion, not fall under the illusion of power. Do you follow? So, when you see it as a projection, when you see it as an illusion, when you see it as a reflection, and you're not afraid to face what that symbolizes, then you will use the power of the illusion and you will act and you will clarify things. Long as you are afraid because you are under the illusion of power, you will hesitate to act on those things. And things will remain thick, clouded, muddy, dense, opaque. Make sense?
Yes.
Does that help you?
Yes, it does.
Thank you.
And my joy
Yes.
is to become aware and conscious of the conditioning that I have adopted or agreed to.
Yes. And how do you prefer to go about doing that in terms of your acting on your excitement? Because remember, the more you act on your excitement physically, as we said, in a grounded physical way, the more your excitement will bring to your attention through the synchronicities in your life anything you need to look at to integrate. So the more you follow your excitement, the more aware you will become of the negative ideas in your consciousness. Not less. More aware of the dark. Not less. Because all that is all light and all dark. So the more you expand, the more you become aware of the darkness. That doesn't mean you have to choose it. It doesn't mean it has to affect you in a negative way. But it has to be there in order for you to make a choice. So your excitement will automatically, by definition, bring to your attention any darkness that remains, any negative ideas or definitions that remain within you. It will amplify them and bring them to your attention so that you can work with them and integrate them. So anytime following your excitement brings you to that crossroad where you're forced to face something within yourself you may not prefer, your first and most positive and constructive response would be, "Oh joy! Thank you for bringing the darkness to my attention, because now I can turn the darkness into light." And when you use it that way, the darkness won't remain so dark. Remember that your yin-yang symbol contains dark and light as a polarity, but in the darkness is a little light, and in the light is a little darkness. You can always reach either from either side. So choose. They're all valid. It's all equal. It's all valid. The paradox is when you allow the dark choices to be equally valid to the light choices, then you will be able to choose what you prefer without invalidating something which, by definition, actually locks you to it. Remember, bless you, that the prison guard is as much a prisoner as the person in jail. Do you understand? So when it is all equal, everyone can choose, is free to choose, they are self-empowered to choose. Everyone can make the choices they prefer, because all choices, I guarantee you, I know this is going to sound strange to many of you, all choices that are made in life by every single individual are actually made out of an attempt to choose from love. But if they have not been taught the tools of love, the symbols of love, if they've been taught negative symbols to replace those symbols with, they still think they're choosing out of love even when they're not. But everyone's intention is to choose out of love. And when you know that and have enough compassion to see that, you will be able to allow people to know they are self-empowered to choose what they really prefer and not feel powerless, and thus then simply choose what they think they have to. Make sense?
Yes.
Does this help you?
Yes.
Why, thank you.
And then those who choose to remain in their definition of what might look...
All you can do is offer them the
Disengage.
choice to see that there is another possible way to go. But you cannot choose for them, and you cannot be responsible for them. You can only be responsible to them, to be yourself, and provide an opportunity for another choice, but you cannot force them to take it, because if you're forcing someone to do something, then what you're actually saying is you don't actually believe in the power of that thing yourself. Make sense?
You mean the inherent power of that thing to compel them to make a choice
Yes.
on their own behalf?
Yes.
Yes.
Anytime you have to force your will on someone for a belief, you're actually saying you don't really believe it yourself. Otherwise, why would you have to force it on anyone if you believed it was really a powerful belief?
Right. And
You would trust that eventually, some way, shape, or form, somewhen, somehow, on some level, within all of eternity, they'll figure it out. There's no rush.
yeah.
Make sense?
Yes. And on the greater whole, in
Yes.
these ways that it may look, or
Yes.
that we may have
Defined it. Yes.
or adopted or agreed it upon a reality where someone, controls our choices or all that stuff.
Yes.
All we can do is become conscious of how we agreed or how we adopted,
Yes.
and then disengage and remove our support.
And when you do it from that position, you will see that no matter what anyone else's intention toward you may be, you, by responding positively to every situation in your life as if it is neutral first, will only extract the positive meaning that you put into the situation, regardless of anyone else's intention toward you.
Right.
Make sense?
Yes.
Thank you.
Do you know the term meme?
Yes.
Yes. I personally love in group work
Yes.
to engage in uncovering for ourselves as a collaborative, joyful thing.
Yes.
What is it that we bought? What did we
Yes.
buy?
Yes.
And then energetically release that, become conscious of it, and energetically release that.
All right.
So that we
Whatever
can-
permission slip works best for you.
Yes.
Because that's all any tool or technique or ritual is just a permission slip you're giving to yourself to give yourself more permission to be who you are.
Yes.
That's all they are. They're just permission slips based on your belief system of what you believe will work at any given moment. But you're the one doing the work, not the thing itself.
Right. Oh, yes.
Yes.
And it's joyful to do
It
together.
is. Permission
you.
slips are fun.
Thank you.
And the more you know they are permission slips, the less you need them. The more you can simply give yourself permission without the tool, without the technique, without the reminder, without the ritual. But that's up to you. If you find the ritual fun, by all means, do it. But just understand, it is a permission slip.